see what else we can see about Rrq, especially since we're moving on to specifically their stats here. R7 being a great initiator for the team, but Albert, as you mentioned before, Mirko, you like to bring it up each and every.
They're going to be up against a team that really have a rock-solid foundation. Nevertheless, this is a team that should not be pushovers in.
For the head-to-head here, Rrq versus Todak. Let's look at the stats.
Yeah, it's a victory for the side of the Indonesians. Rrq Hoshi, #1, prioritize
victory here coming in from Todak. Try to neutralize Albert. That's
against this Esmeralda, which is a decent matchup for the Ruby. And now we are heading into the game. So.
Yeah, no more waiting for us. We're going to get straight into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Once again, can we hear it in the chat? Hashtag Malaysia Boleh or hashtag Indo Pride.
Only one of these teams are going to be moving on here in this best of 5, but let's have a look at how these lane matchups are going to go as Momo is going to be on as Esmeralda up against the Ruby here. So we see, so far, things are going to be so good. Contention for Little Wonder is going to be happening in a bit, but Rrq doesn't seem like they want to take that kind of priority.
Rrq can stay passively in this whole game. In the early stages, yeah, surely they can be aggressive, but at the same time, they're going to be happy with just taking their own side of the jungle. But instead, they actually already stole one green buff.
Yeah, that's the thing with Finn playing that Angela. You can hear the screams already in the crowd. There is the first blood by Razor, by Todak, already striking it here in the first minute.
A good Abyssal Arrow coming in from Moon here as the engagement from Chiku continues against Sin. He's losing this matchup here. He's going to take one more shot and forced to recall as they continue to take that control. I thought the vertical jungling situation was going to happen here, Wolf.
They didn't push through. I guess that they are so concerned that there could be cross-invade coming out from Todak. They saw that the focus from Todak was in the mid lane anyway, so that kind of give a little bit of information for Rrq Hoshi to get back into that orange buff. However, already mid lane.
Yeah, you can see Albert actually going very aggressive onto Moon, but unfortunately is unable to get anything done right there. Again, this is why Ling needs to be really, really careful in the early stages. Sure, he is an assassin. He wants to get those kills early on, but against the Selena, against the Matilda, what are you supposed to do here?
Well, I mean, you just give up that pressure. There's nothing you can really do about it until you hit level 4. That's the most important part. Once you hit level 4, you have that get out of jail card free.
Yeah, you can see that Rrq Hoshi already taking, Todak taking advantage of the bottom lane, where Chico guys is really bullying Sin out of this. But Sin actually able to just get all of the special siege minions out there. Is same the level with Chico guys, so even when he's bullied out of lane, he's not missing out on farm anyways.
Yeah, that's the veteran power coming in, man. We know that he knows everything to do with Mobile Legends. The experience comes in very, very hard, but we need to see this. What is going to happen? Albert does have that purple buff. A fight might be happening here. Might be happening, but Albert chooses to go to the top side. It's going to be Momo using the Falling Star Moon to get out of there.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to want to take any more damage here. Again, Little Wanderer is going to be taken away by Todak's side. They're playing, north to south here. This Riverside so very dangerous, leaving Chiku and Sin on an island down on bot side.
Yeah, let's see this. WORLDCHAMPIONS goes to Diamond Friend. It's going to be an all-out collapse onto Moon as Albert keeps on going in. Finn picks up a kill in this fight. Circling Eagle onto Albert. No follow-up just yet. It is going to be the Tempest of Blaze, where the Turtle will be taken away by 4Maze. Albert, though, he wants to keep on going. He's going to pick up the Blaze, but in the end, it's a 1-for-1. One kill for Rrq, one turtle for Todak.
100% great for Todak. I mean, they lost one of their members, but they secured the turtle anyway, so that's a lot of gold that's going to be given to them. Of course, you help all the players in your team with that turtle buff, and you take it away from Albert, which is perfect because now Albert cannot be aggressive in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good call because they knew for a fact that Albert did not have his retribution, allowing 4Maze the extra bit of time to get in and out of that fight. More importantly, we have to understand that now you can kind of people can kind of understand Esmeralda can absorb so much of that heart guard so quickly and become that much more tankier, even though it's so early on into the game.
Absolutely, and you can see already Todak trying to catch Albert in the rotations. Look at that, they're playing for the bushes here, Wolf.
Yeah, they have to be really aggressive for Todak, at least, and for Rrq Hoshi, they need to kind of usher Albert as of now. It will not be as as efficient for Rrq Hoshi to put like 3 heroes or maybe 2 heroes just to help Albert, but it is needed absolutely this time.
Yeah, but look at that. Moon overextends a little bit, and that's going to be the Tempest Blaze to finish it it off. You can see the style coming in from Albert as he picks up the kill. That is going to be the first kill of the game for Albert, but it's going to be Formaze actually jumping into 1v3 right now with Diamond Finna connecting. Formaze, he's going to be able to get away, but Albert follows him through. Circle Eagle to the backside. Ludos picks up the kill and jumps in the midst of it all. He's going to get taken down, and you can hear the calls. You can hear the screams, the yells from the players as Zin is a 1v1. Tico gets a solo kill.
Ooh, he gets the 1v1, but here comes Vin.
Yeah, Vin actually rotates here with the help of Albert. He does have the Tempest of Blades. He's not actually going to get it. It's going to be Vin picking it up. Defiant Sword, unable to catch him.
I'm pretty sure that Todak really wants to get that kill to Albert. I mean, Rrq Hoshi wants to get the kill on the Albert, but Chico, guys, with that solo kill, that's very important in his laning stage here. I mean, he died eventually, but the tempo that they want to play is really banking on the fact that they need early plays.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to talk about is Moon, man. You said it yourself. He hasn't had the best performance here at M3, but so far he's been doing great.
He's been doing really good. A good change of pace here, but now it's going to be whether or not he can steal this objective. Albert coming in.
Oh my god, Formaze just so on point, but it's going to be the Tempest of Gaze once again, as that is going to be the Diamond Fennec connecting on to Moon. Still able to run away for now. Formaze just does so much. Look at that, Formaze showing what he's got in the M3 stage. R7 has nowhere to go, and Chiku, guys, picks up the kill.
That was such a good fight, and this is going to open up the map for Momo to actually take the top tier 1 in the process. I thought Moon for sure was going to go down, but Yoops saves his life, allowing Formaze to jump into the backline with no ultimates to really worry about.
5 minutes, a big power spike for Todak. Definitely get the first set of items, first full item for Chico, guys, as well as for Formaze. And it's also coincidence with the fact that they get level 4 on their roam. And now they fought against Rrq Hoshi. The mistake that Rrq Hoshi did is that they obliged in the fight. We know for sure that they're not as strong as they are.
Or does he have the Brilliance? He already used the Brilliance much early on into the fight, so he's forced to walk away. And if he wants to get back into range, that's going to cost him his life. So he made the smarter decision to just back off.
2 turrets taken by Todak. This is a step in the right direction. We want them to, at least the Malaysian fans, right? They want to go aggressive, but they look at this. Chico, guys, already with the win of nature.
And the Rose Gold.
And the Rose Gold meter top. Defensive items. Defensive/offensive items, right? Last M2, we saw Broly who prioritized the defensive items, right? But this time, it's kind of in the middle. Rose Gold meter gives you a little bit of shielding. And of course, that Wind of Nature helps you sustain against Albert when a team fight does break out.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're going for right now. Rrq Hoshi, they're losing turrets for nothing at this point. 3 turrets to 0 for Todak. As in the mid lane, another fight ensues here. Sin is the midst of it all. Still able to run away with the entropy, but it's going to be actually the Circle Eagle coming in. Phantom Execution to the backside is going to be everything collapsed onto Rrq. Still able to get out of that situation. But as you can see, Rrq, they're losing objectives all across the board, and that means pressure for Todak.
Yep, this is great. I mean, Rrq understand that position, not exactly the best. They were worried about where Momo was going to be coming from, and once he revealed himself, they realized they didn't have the position to do so. Turtle is coming up. They don't want to waste any more resources than they have to. Good, no commitment, and disengage for Rrq.
Oh, but maybe they want to go for more right now. R7 gets caught really bad right there, but they might just collapse onto Yumps right now. Is that the right target? Albert uses a lot of the abilities, a lot of the resources onto that man, and the Abyssal Arrow connects onto Albert. He gets slain, and Rrq are running for the hills. Clay, go for his killing spree, but Formaze is on for a rampage. He's gonna get dodged away, and look at the backside. What? Rrq, Clay, he's coming in with a triple kill. Chiku can't manage to finish him off, and the hot guard just save him once more, as Sin is able to come back to push him away.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. A great 50-50 there coming in from both of these teams. Clay coming out gigantic in that fight. He only has the Clock of Destinies, and he's making every bit of damage count. But not to mention, let's look at this replay one more time. Great would have died as well.
Dude, in Indonesia, he made this exact same play, but on the Esmeralda, he literally dodged everything, and he's doing it at the world stage. You know, even when they're behind, they can still pull off these mechanical power plays.
I wonder what item Sin picked up actually to provide him with that kind of movement speed, but at the same time, he really utilized the spacing so well, even like trying to push away Chico, guys, when the fight already broke out. Then again, Todak gonna be back in business as they take out another turret. That's the 4th one compared to 0 of Rrq Hoshi.
I mean, so far it's looking good here. I mean, The kill score is pretty nice overall, but on the top side, in the cross-map plays that are being made, it's just tough. It's tough to handle as Rrq wants to stick together.
Yeah, but look at that. Albert actually jumps in all the way to the backside, still able to get one kill, goes away instantly with the Phoenix points and able to get away, but Clay will be able to get out of that one as well. This is just clean by Rrq, but the problem still stands. They have no pressure. They're losing all fronts in the side lanes.
Now, big play coming out from Albert as he already calculated that in his head, right? He is a master of the Ling anyway, so he knows his limits.
Oh! Oh my god, so close. So close by both the members, man. Formace jumps in. I'm offended being used, but missing out. Everything is just so well calculated, and this is where we actually can see Todak and Rrq's mechanics, man.
You know what? I think that Todak's actually happy with that, as Formace actually forced the usage of the Wind of Nature coming out from Sin. So that's already done and dusted. As expected, the Hunter Strike was the choice for Sin. That's why he was moving so quickly when he was being chased down by Formace. And now Todak still has got the lead, but Rrq Hoshi are stacking up the items now. With dominant size on R7, maybe they can fight.
Yeah, Moon so far has been landing some really good Abyssal arrows so far. This is the Moon that we were hoping to see during the group stages. Looks like he's feeling much better, but that might not be enough. Bottom tier 1 goes down, and we're already seeing the endless battle coming out of Albert.
Yeah, that's really what's scary about the Ling. All of a sudden, you get turrets down just because of the split pushing tackle. I mean, Todak, they saw an arrow, they flew an arrow in the mid lane, it hit, but they cannot engage. The moment that they spent about maybe 5 to 10 seconds in bad spots, Rrq Hoshi can easily punish that.
Yeah, and as you can see, again, the side lane is still being controlled by Todak with Chiku rotating everywhere. It's really hard for them to try to look for the side lane push because of so much pressure that they have. But look at that, Moon goes in for the Abyssal Arrow, unable to connect. Rrq still is able to breathe at this point.
They're waiting for the 12 minutes, maybe just to pop the Lord this time. They still have got the advantage. We'll see if it's going to be just after the positioning.
Oh my god, look at the damage coming in. It's going to be Albert jumping in all the way to the backside right now. Tempest Blade still available, being able to dodge everything as he keeps on going. Double kill picked up by Rrq as they're looking for more fights on the board. Goes in under the turret with the falling star will be able to connect it onto 2, but he is going to be forced back away. Chiku now in a 1v4 will be able to go for some pickoffs right now with 4 people chasing him down. He goes in for the Torn Apart Memory, unable to get anyone done, but it's going to be Diamond connecting. Wind of Nature won't save you now, but maybe it will. He still managed to get away, and the outplay is almost happening here. Sin is going to be the target, but he might have bit too much that he could chew. Clay has come to play.
They've fallen into it again. Todak overcommits to this fight, and unfortunately, Chiku needs to remember, he isn't playing on this Wanwan. It's Brody. There's only so much outplayability you have, and even Yubes was trying to enable him. Just wasn't enough.
Oh my god, they're going to go for more Gideon. The Tempest of Plagues is there, and that's going to be the kill for the baby alien. Goes in under the base, doesn't even care.
Oh, baby alien, this is a masterclass once again coming out from Albert. We already saw the Paquito, now we're seeing the Ling. This is well done coming out from Albert. He knows exactly his limits. He can dive, and we can see his in-out tactics coming out from Rrq Hoshi, just really not helping Todak to their case. Todak is very all in, and once Rrq Hoshi finds an opening, they strike. And you can really hear Rrq Hoshi now. If you're here in Suntec, my God, their screams can be heard even from a distance.
It's a shaky start for Rrq. We gotta talk about that, man. It looked like they were all over the place, but what happened instantly after one team fight? That's the Indonesian Rrq. That's the MPL ID special right there. One team fight is all it takes to turn it all around. And look at it. In the 1v1, Albert, what was that? He goes in and 1v1s Formace out of nowhere. And the Lord will be taken down in the mid lane. Oh my god, that's just beautiful.
It really was. He manages to take out Formace of all people, and now the backline is not going to get pressured like you would expect it to be. Oh, here we go, the play!
Oh my god, R7 goes in for the I'm offended. Look at Clay! Clay! He keeps on going in, and just like that, in 14 minutes, they're going to look for the end. Momo has nowhere to go. He's forced to go back under his base. The fountain is next, but look at Yubes. They're going to go killing sprees all across the board as the kills will